Film piracy is bad for Hollywood, but for the smaller independent industries it's a good thing, as it also helps people online increase their film literacy. They could even grow up to be better directors than the ones we have now. R.
What do we do?
When Gotham is ashes.
Hands us on a phony wall! What you doing?
Shut up! Come here, little one. Shut up about it.
No one's ever took a swing at me like that. It's like looking in the mirror.
You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a baby. You wouldn't shoot a policeman and then steal his helmet. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow and then steal it again. Downloading films is stealing. If you do it, you will face the consequences.
Man, these anti-piracy ads are getting really mean.
I think we're sitting too close to the screen, and the floor's all sticky over here.
All right.
I want to talk to you about the problem of movie piracy, which has been very much in the news recently. I talked about how 3D, the rise of 3D, 3D was essentially not an artistic thing. In the end, the reason 3D is being pressed on us is because it's the unpirated format. You have to see 3D movies in the cinema, you can't watch them at home, on a pirated DVD. And recently there's been an awful lot of stuff about piracy because, as you probably know, Wolverine was leaked onto the internet and Mr. Huge Action declared himself to be heartbroken that this had happened, although apparently the version of Wolverine was unfinished.
These waves are mine.
We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboard. We can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer. We're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're serving.
There's been a lot of people running around saying, oh, piracy, it's a terrible problem. How are we going to solve this terrible problem? You know what? The problem is not a consumer problem. It's an industry problem, and the consumers are the solution. Where do the pirate movies come from? Well, when I go to see a screening as a critic, I know pirated films are not copied from a critic's mobile phone. Wolverine hasn't been screened to anyone, and yet a pirated copy appeared on the internet. Where did it come from? That seems to have been a copy taken from, some very solid source, perhaps in a copying house, but from within the industry itself. The lead is the critics. The reason the piracy industry exists in the way it does is not because consumers are bad people who just want to get their hands on pirated copies of things. It's because of a vacuum that's been created by the industry. People have moved with the times. In the 21st century, people want to be given choices about how they can watch something, whether they can watch it in the cinema or at home, on pay-per-view TV or on download on the internet. But the industry, the movie industry, has been very, very slow to respond. Look what happened with music. The music industry was very slow. There was a bunch of pirate sources where you could download stuff from the internet. Finally, the music industry got its house in order, and now downloading music is considered to be a completely legitimate thing to do. The movie industry, however, has dragged its feet. It really hasn't got with the program as far as the internet's concerned. Now, some people have made advances. There was a movie called Mum and Dad, which was released on Boxing Day. It's not a great horror movie, but it's kind of okay. And it was released simultaneously in cinemas, on DVD, on pay-per-view, on demand. The whole tagline of the movie was, "You choose how you see it." Now, the movie didn't cost very much money, but it made its money back, and it was given to the consumer in a way which said, look, you decide whether you want to go see it in a cinema, you want to see it at home, you want to see it on a DVD, you want to own the thing, you want to stream it, it's up to you how you do it. It's all very well for Jeffrey Katzenberg to tell us all that 3D is the future of cinema. No, the future of cinema is dealing with the demands of the consumer. It's not, as far as I'm concerned, if all those people who want to watch movies in the cinema are talking on their mobile phones because they're used to watching films at home and stopping them and going out and getting a cup of tea, if they want to watch them at home, then brilliant. I don't have to listen to them talk. The only reason for taking mobile phones off people in cinemas is to stop them talking. And the only way piracy in the movie industry will get solved is that the industry has to catch up with the consumers. Stop blaming us. It's your fault.